guys, welcome back to the channel. The weekend is upon us. The next round of games for the Premier League, which has already kicked off. A lot of interesting news making the rounds as well for Accra Hearts, especially. They have announced that their new coach, Martin Koopman, we'll look at a few facts about him. But today, my main focus is on Kudus Mohammed once again. The Ghanaian, a person of interest for West Ham United, Chelsea, and Brighton and Hove Albion in the last 3 weeks. Yesterday, I brought you an update about the West Ham technical director moving into AJAX Amsterdam to have verbal communication with Kudus Mohammed. Today, it's looking like Kudus Mohammed's move to West Ham could be off because of one other transfer, which has unfortunately not been able to take place. We'll look at that today. We're also going to talk to you about Bernard Tekbete. He's having a great time with his club side. Ludogorets grabbed the brace as his side progressed to the Europa League in the qualifiers, the final round of qualifiers for the Europa League. Fortunately for his Ghanaian compatriot in Joseph Paint, so his side failed to overcome the Ahedo. They will now have to play a Europa League playoff. We'll look at all that today. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. More merch is in the description. Sahara Football merch goes a long way to help the channel achieve a lot of things we want to do here in bringing you amazing content. This weekend, Mediama would be facing Remo Stars. We will bring you the press conferences and the post-match reactions as well, and we'll be bringing it to you because you support us by purchasing our merch. Keep purchasing the merch and supporting this channel to bring you more amazing things. And thank you so much for engaging in our content. I'll jump right into it and talk first of all about Kudus Mohammed. The deal between him and West Ham United could be failing, and that is because of one deal which I spoke to you about earlier this week that needed to be done, and that was the reason why West Ham were coming in for Kudus Mohammed. Now this morning, according to Fabrizio, West Ham have scheduled new round of talks for Kudus Mohammed deal. The agreement on personal terms is close as final points need to be discussed. Verbal negotiation ongoing with AJAX through intermediaries. No formal bid yet, but the deal is advancing, and this was the update he brought. But you know that West Ham United's interest in Kudus Mohammed is subject to another interest in one of their players from Manchester City, and that is Paqueta. But unfortunately, the Paqueta deal seems to be failing. 90% probability that it will not go through. Hence, West Ham might not need to sign Kudus Mohammed. Manchester City prepared to pay £60 million for Paqueta. The Brazilian international was thought to be very keen on the move to the Premier League champions. Pep Guardiola's side deal to sign the midfielder is on hold. One source has revealed that 90% chance that the deal is off. The situation could change with agents not giving up on trying to make the deal happen. But one source has revealed that it's a 90% chance the deal is off. City and West Ham have held talks about the potential transfer of the player into the Premier League champions camp. Two sources have also revealed that the Premier League champions are ready to pay as much as £60 million. However, there is no formal City bid for the player yet. Paqueta has 4 years left on his current West Ham contract. West Ham do not want to sell Paqueta this summer, even if the price is right. They feel they would not have enough time to sign a replacement, with the Premier League continuing actually this weekend. Paqueta has an £85 million buyout clause in his contract, but it cannot be triggered until next summer. However, the player would find it very difficult to turn down and move to Man City, with there being the opportunity to work with Pep Guardiola. So Paqueta is the player who needed to move to create a vacancy that Kudus Mohammed would be failing at West Ham United. Unfortunately, that deal looks like it's not going to happen, and that essentially would indirectly impact Kudus Mohammed's deal, who an official bid has not been made yet. AJAX and West Ham are communicating through intermediaries or middlemen, no direct contact. So till now, I would hold the beer for Kudus Mohammed entering the Premier League. It looks like he could be staying put at AJAX for the next season at least. We'll see what happens in the coming days. The transfer news is fluid. We'll be following it closely and bringing you and updating you as much as we can. My next story has to do with Accra Hearts of Oak. They have gotten a new man in charge, Martin Koopman. He has been revealed as the next head coach for the Phobians. The Ghana's oldest club gears up for the new season with a new coach, Martin Koopman. Now, some facts about Koopman that you might not know. Koopman is age 67. He hails from the Netherlands, bringing along a wealth of experience. His new role with Hearts of Oak player career, Koopman roots lie in being a defender. During his playing days in the Netherlands, he represented clubs like FC Twente, Go Ahead Eagles, and SC Cambuur. Now, coaching journey. His coaching career began in 1989. Koopman has carved a path through Dutch football. He held prominent positions including head coach of FC Den Bosch and Roda JC, as well as serving as an assistant at FC Groningen. International and club management. Beyond Dutch football, Koopman has ventured into international and club management. He guided Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia and took the reins of Aruba's national team. His most recent role was as the head coach of the Maldives national team. Notable achievements. One of his career highlights was leading FC Den Bosch to victory in the Dutch Divisie. Experience in Ghana. Between 2012 and 2014, Koopman played a crucial role in player development in the scouting coordinator of Red Bull Ghana, which later transformed into WAFA, West African Football Academy, as you know. Career statistics. According to Soccerway statistics, Koopman boasts a 36.48 winning percentage record in his involvement in 159 matches, involving 58 wins, 33 draws, and 68 defeats. So a brief profile of Martin Koopman, the new man at the helm of Accra Hearts of Oak. We wish him all the very best. Very little known about him, because as you can see from the brief profile I gave there. However, we do hope that he brings on board what the Phobians need to challenge for the title at least and get back into contention for places in Africa to represent Ghana. Last night was a great one for Ludogorets man Bernard Tekpete. A brace helped his side to the next phase of qualification to the Europa League. Unfortunately for his compatriot in Joseph Paintel, he scored from the second kick retake, and he also got a red card. Unfortunately, his side lost as well. Talk about triple trouble for him, as they have to now play in the Europa Conference League qualification playoffs. Unfortunately there for him. So that has been it for today. Kudus Mohammed to West Ham could be off, as Paqueta to Man City is all that off. Also been talking to you about the new Hearts of Oak coach, and also talking to you about the exploits of Ghanaian players Tekpete and Joseph Paintel last night. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend.